Hello and welcome here today for Matchday 31 of the PremierLiga, and my name is Gary Walker, and today these are the matches we are presenting as we are featured here for Matchday 31 during the week. The first match we are featuring is the Westphalia Derby, as it's going to be Los Andreas. It's going to be taken on against here Parantos at home at St Charles Park Stadium. And then the Georgington Derby between the Georgington Red Devils, the title contenders this season for Addis, and they are travelling away from home to the Airlines Arena to take on Georgington City. And let's now go straight now to the action here today between the two teams, between Los Andreas and Parantos. Before we get to the game, let's talk to Gary about the two teams today in the Los Andreas Derby. What does this mean for both teams in this derby between Parantos and Los Andreas Pompey? Tell me, Gary. Yep, it's a very big game. We all know that. We know that Los Andreas Pompey and also obviously Parantos, so two teams, of course, know that a rivalry means a lot for these two teams. I know they've been a rival in this division for only at least now 4 seasons now between the two teams, but we know there's a very, intense rivalry between two teams in Westphalia, one from Catalan City and one from Los Andreas itself. We know there's going to be lots of heated exchanges from two sets of fans today. But it's got a lot to play for today. We know that obviously Los Andreas Pompey are fighting for their lives to survive this season away from the relegation zone, while Parantos, of course, are trying to challenge themselves into the Champions League, and hopefully they can qualify into the Champions League, of course, for next season if they can. But there's a lot to play for, though, within the next 8-7 games left of the season, left of the competition to go. But it's going to be a very intense one today. I assure you that there, Gary. Absolutely there. Thank you very much there, Hopper. Now let's get straight now to the match itself here today for the Westphalia Derby, as it's Los Andreas Pompey taking on Parantos, and let's get to the game. Let's get straight to the matchup right now here today at the St Charles Park Stadium. It's Los Andreas Pompey, as they'll be hosting Parantos here today in this big match between the two sides. We know that Los Andreas Pompey are fighting for their lives in the relegation battle. They are sitting outside of the relegation zone in 17th place, while Parantos, however, are really fighting it for that potential qualification for the first time in their club's history for the Champions League for next season. So there's a lot to play for between the two sides here today, between obviously Dominic Tesalico's Los Andreas Pompey and Brian Cliff's Parantos. So the lineup today we're going to have up front, we've got Dyer, Hunter, Scholes, Carnu, Xhaka, the two brothers with Brenton Diaz, Solcan with defence, Gibson, Taylor Neal and goalkeeper James Taylor. For Los Andreas Pompey to Parantos' lineup today, we've got Devin Williams, Haaland, Robert Cliff, Ronaldinho, Savic, Kaka, Greg Smith, and also Smith again, Sakia, Partey, and Akafif in goal for Parantos here today. Let's get to the game underway right now between the two teams, and let's get it underway. It is Los Andreas Pompey versus Parantos. And here we go, and let's get this match underway right now between the two sides. And now Brenton Diaz now to Alan Scholes. Now it's Alex Hunter. Now Savic. Now Akafif. Now big clearance away there for Parantos here. Head there from Haaland. Now it's Devin Williams. And now it's Taylor. And now it's Brenton Diaz. And now Diaz there to Hunter. And now Smith. Now it's Williams. And now Kaka. Now it's obviously Devin Williams right now. Knocks it there to Ronaldinho. And now Ronaldinho there. Nice feet work there for him here in the match. Nice couple good feet there for him. Cross into the box. Head away. Now Cliff. Shot! Oh, that could have been a goal. That could have been right there 1-0. But a goal kick there. Now James Taylor will take it. The goal kick here for Los Andreas Pompey. Now a header right there now to obviously Hunter. Now is Sakia. Now Partey. Ronaldinho. And now is Scholes won the ball back here off of one of the Parantos players here. Now to Hunter. Now Leon Dyer. And now good defending again there from Kaka. Now John Smith. And now is Sakia. Now all the way the head right there now to Haaland. Now Brenton Diaz. Now it's good clearance away there for Parantos now to Savic. And now there's now pass there to Kaka. Now it's Robert Cliff. Now maybe a chance for Haaland now. Ronaldinho now the ball. Pings into the box. Could be a chance for Kaka to go through maybe. Shot. Cliff. Oh, hit the wall. A good chance there from Robert Cliff for Prowse there, but that shot went wide. And it's now going to be a corner kick because it deflected off one of the players' legs, it seemed like to be. So Prowse got themselves a corner here at the St Charles Park Stadium. Across into the box. Head away right there from Pompey. Now Savic. Now Dyer now. Now Dyer's on the counter press here now to Pompey now. And now obviously now Skechner wins it back for Prowse here. Now Greg Smith. Smith now pings it all the way there to obviously Haaland, but no. And now back there to Gibbs. Now Callum Gibson. Now Xhaka. Now Xhaka there. The captain knocks it all the way there. Lost about back to Thomas Partey here for Parantos. Now is Robert Cliff. Now Haaland. Now Savic. Could be a chance maybe for Prowse to get themselves a goal maybe. Good defending right there from Los Andreas Pompey. And now it's Brenton Diaz. And that is a wrap right there for the first half of the game here at St Charles Park Stadium. As it's Los Andreas Pompey 0, Parantos 0 at the break. And here we go. Let's get on the way now for the game right now itself. And here we are. Now Kaka knocks it all the way there to obviously Haaland. Haaland now cross into the box. Goal! Oh! From Cliff. So a great pass obviously there from Kaka there to Ronaldinho. And then Haaland right there spotted it right there to obviously Robert Cliff. And it's gone wide for a goal kick for Los Andreas Pompey. So Pompey will take the goal kick. Now James Taylor pings it now. Header. Now to Sol Campbell. Now Kanu. Now he's obviously near Dyer. Now Kaka. Now is Greg Smith. Now Smith. Pass it there to Haaland. Into the box. Header from David Williams. And oh my God, what a save there from Taylor. That could have been a goal there to make it 1-0 Parantos there. Great header there, but save. And now here's Granit Xhaka. Now to cross into the box here. Now to oh, God. And now Campbell wins it back for Los Andreas Pompey. Now Xhaka wins it back here. Knocks there to, obviously there to the other Xhaka into the box here. Header. Cliff. Oh, that could have been. And I've got to say there, Kaka actually crossed into the box. Head away from Pompey's defence and then trying to boot it, but it's obviously gone wide. And now James Taylor. Now a header right there again. Now he's obviously Williams. And now he's obviously there to Ronaldinho now. Nice counter press there again. Good defending right there from obviously from Pompey. And looks like they're going to get a card here he's going to get. Looks like it'll be a card maybe. Ronaldinho. Oh, got tackled there by Taylor Neal. So it's going to be a free kick here for Parantos here in the match. And now his pass there again. Now it's Kanu. Now it's Alex Hunter. And now it's obviously Kanu again. Now here's Xhaka again. Campbell. Now Taylor Neal. Now pings it all the way now. Head away back again. And now it's Taylor Neal. And now he's obviously pass there to Skechner. Now David Williams. And now it's Haaland now through the counter press here for Parantos here. Shot! Oh, that could have been. But it's gone actually wide for a goal kick it seems. Did he actually contact there, James Taylor? Did the ball touch his hand? No, he missed. So a goal kick for Pompey. Pompey will take. I didn't know what angle if he saved it or not, but it is actually a goal kick though for Pompey. And now here's Cliff. Okay, now here's Ronaldinho. Now Cliff. Now Kaka. Maybe. Clear it away. Nice pass again there from Cliff. Haaland! Oh! And that was offside, that was. Offside. So obviously Gary Medel comes on. It's a substitution for Los Andreas Pompey. It's 0-0 at the moment between the two sides. Los Andreas Pompey are home for a point. Any point can do for the strugglers this season. Los Andreas Pompey are sitting currently outside of the relegation zone. And to get a draw out of this could be huge. Now here's Kaka. Now to Haaland. Now it's Robert Cliff. A goal scored for Prantos. And they lead in the 86th minute of the game. And at the St Charles Park Stadium, Los Andreas Pompey were hoping for a draw to take against their rivals as they are battling outside of the relegation zone. But unfortunately, they've conceded a silly goal at the end of the game, almost. A goal there from Cliff, strikes it, beats past the goalkeeper, and now it is 1-0 to Prantos in the game. Great goal scored. And it is 1-0 Prantos. And now is Christian Pulisic. And now is Luis. And now here's obviously dead to Pulisic here. And now a pass there, it will clear away there, that's good. Now Haaland. And now, okay, that's the end of the game. That is the end of that. For full time here at the St Charles Park Stadium. As is Los Andreas Pompey 0, Prantos 1 at the end of the game here for full time here at the stadium. A great result here today for Prantos. 3 points given in the last bit of the game by a goal from Robert Cliff. The only goal was scored in the game, and that is huge for them, of course, for confidence, of course, for them to qualify into the Champions League for next season. But Gary, tell us your thoughts on this game today, as Prantos nicked the 3 points after their arch rivals today, Los Andreas. Yeah, a fantastic result it was there for Prantos, of course. Obviously, Los Andreas Pompey were holding out for a draw throughout the majority of the game. But I thought in the end of the matchup, they really sat back. They allowed Prantos to have the ball as such in the game, as we expected them to do. They're a bigger team compared to Pompey are, as we all know. But again, you know, allowing them to score in their last bit of the game is unacceptable for Pompey. That's actually, they got a chance to get a point out of it today, but they bottled it today, and they couldn't get anything out of it. And there was no points at all they got from this match. So, not very good for Los Andreas Pompey for their hopes of survival. But as of Prantos, however, there's a chance maybe for a potential qualification for the Champions League. There's a long way to go left of the season to go still. We've got 7 games left of the season to go until the end of the campaign. But yeah, it's a big one for Prantos. Can they keep on that consistency now until the end of the season? That's what they have to do. Okay there, Gary, thank you. And now let's get to the big game that we are talking about for Matchday 31. It's the Georgington Derby. It's Georgington City will host the Georgington Red Devils at the Airlines Arena for the last time this season. Messi versus Ronaldo. We all know Ronaldo will be leaving the club at the end of the season, but this will be the last time the showdown between Messi and Ronaldo in the same league as each other will end here today. And let's get to the matchup between the two teams. And here we are, the derby, the showdown for the last time between the two icon footballers, Messi and Ronaldo's final showdown against each other for the Georgington Derby. It's been actually at least 8 years the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry has been happening in the PremierLiga. But today, this could be the last time they both play each other, of course, as Ronaldo will be leaving the red shirt by the end of this season. But the Red Devils have got some fish to worry about, as they've got really want to climb up towards and compete with Addis for that PremierLiga title, as they are a long way off from Addis for that title race this season. But can they win today and get themselves back up towards that position where Addis are? But as for City, they've got Messi, Hersi, Neymar, Ziyech, Maradona, Barella, and also Alaba, Boateng, Chiellini, Aurier, and ter Stegen. For the Red Devils, we've got is obviously Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Usain Bolt, Alexis Sanchez, Kai Havertz. In the midfield, we've got is obviously Pjanic. Defence, we've got is Carlos, Upamecano, Koulibaly, and Kimmich, and goalkeeper Chris Bailey. And that is the official lineup, of course, for both sides here today. And let's get it underway right now between the two teams. Here we go, and let's get this contest underway right now between Georgington City and the Georgington Red Devils. The two sides are going at it. The battle of the Titans in a way. City, of course, have got a lot of worries themselves to try and qualify for the UEFA Champions League position. They are currently in 4th place, or trying to at least finish above 5th by the end of this season. But there's a lot of tough teams in this league, of course, or this tough old division who want to be in that position. As for example, obviously, Parentos, however. An offside appeal right there from, obviously, Thomas Hershey was offside position. So a free kick here for the Red Devils. And this is it. Now, big boot right there from Chris Bailey. Now, a header right there again. And now it's obviously Hershey. And now good defending right there again. Now it's Barella now. Now Neymar. Neymar! Oh, save right there for the goalkeeper. A tremendous save there from the keeper himself. And then Neymar was actually 1v1 to the goalkeeper. Had a shot, but saved by the goalkeeper. And now corner right there from obviously Messi. Into the box. And away there from Upamecano. Now it's Alaba. Diego Maradona! A goal from Diego Maradona! And Georgington City have got themselves in the lead against the Red Devils here today in the Georgington derby. In the final showdown of Messi and Ronaldo, this could be. And that was a big goal right there from Diego Maradona. And it is 1-0 to Georgington City. A great goal for him. And it is 1-0 to City here today. And they're in the lead in this game here today, this match. Now is Messi. Now it's Diego Maradona, the two teammates today, the two Argentine players. Now knocked it there, now to Barella, now to Hershey. Hershey, oh, could have been. He needs to score against his former club. He used to play for the Red Devils many years ago. That was that exact same season when Thomas Hershey betrayed the Red Devils fans, left to join their rivals in 2014 for the money. And the fans really hate him and betray him ever since. And a shot, oh, and ever since then he's actually coped and dealt with the criticism from the fans and that of the Red Devils, but he doesn't really care one bit. He's obviously one of the greatest legends in the Republicans national team because he's the all-time goal scorer. But again, he's still respected by all the Republican people and even the opposition's fans, despite him leaving the club in 2014. And then Ronaldo was his swap deal replacement way back in 2014. And a shot, oh, from Rooney, and a save right there from obviously ter Stegen. And now back now to Barella now. Free kick here. Now Kai Havertz will take it. Now to Ronaldo. Okay, lost it back now to obviously Hakim Ziyech now for City. Now to Messi. Now Messi now knocks it there to Barella. Now Barella there on the counter press here. Okay, now here's Kenadu Koulibaly now. Wins it back here for the Red Devils now. Here's Pjanic. Now to Wayne Rooney. And now here's obviously Boateng now. And now pass there to Messi. Now Messi there. Okay, lost it back now to Upamecano now. To Pjanic. Now Pjanic right to Wayne Rooney. Now Rooney now. We've got 4 minutes left before half time. And now is Bolt. Okay, lost ball control of it now to Barella. Now to obviously Messi. Now to Hershey. Now to Neymar. Now Neymar now. What's he going to do? He knocks it. He doesn't do that, right? Now back there to Chris Bailey. And there you have it. The end of the matchup right here, right now. Here at the Airlines Arena. And it is Georgington City 1. The Georgington Red Devils 0 at the end of the first half. And we're back here now for the second half, and it is 1-0 to City going into the second half here. Havertz comes off, Kante comes on. Now Cristiano Ronaldo. Now is now to Pjanic. Now is Cristiano Ronaldo. Now to Rooney. Now Boateng. Now Cellini. Now to Aurier. Header. Now is Pjanic now. Okay, won it back now. No, he doesn't. Obviously now Barella obviously takes a free kick here for City. The free kick's going to be given right now for Georgington City right now. Or pings it all the way now to a header right there again. And now is Rooney. Now Ronaldo. Now Alexis Sanchez now. Now Hakim Ziyech. Now it's Messi. Now Barella. Now Hershey. Hershey! Oh! Shot right there. Saved there from Mark ter Stegen. Cross into the box. Clearance away there for Snell. Now City now from Hakim Ziyech. Now Barella. Good defending. Now it's Wayne Rooney. Rooney now to Ronaldo. Ronaldo now. And now all the way to Bolt. Bolt! Good defending. And now Sanchez. And now right into the hands right there to Mark ter Stegen. And now is Barella. Now Hakim Ziyech. And now is no. Now obviously back now to Kante. Kante lost control of the ball here. Back to City here. Now is Hakim Ziyech. Now to Neymar. Now Hersey. Now is Upamecano. Now obviously the chance maybe here now for to Bolt. Now Kante. Oh, could have been there, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Now clearance away here from Ter Stegen. Now back to the Red Devils player. Now Bolt. Ronaldo! Oh, the crossbar! Rebounded back to Ronaldo. There's a goal! And the Red Devils have got themselves the goal in the rivalry of the Georgington derby. That's a crucial goal for the Red Devils to keep their title hopes alive in this title race between Addis and themselves. Ronaldo had a shot, saved Ter Stegen's hand, hit the crossbar, rebounded back. Ronaldo was there, he had to head the ball in with no goalkeeper there as he was trying to dive for the first attempt, and goal, it's counted, it's 1-1. And now Hakim Ziyech. Now is to Messi. Now Messi there to Cavani now. Nice ball there to Sanchez. Now is to Boateng. And now Ter Stegen now boots it. And that is that at the end here today of the end of the game here at the Airline Stadium. As is Georgington City 1, the Georgington Red Devils 1 at the Airlines Arena here today, as both got a point out of it. No winners between the two sides here today in the Georgington derby. And Gary, tell us your thoughts of your old club, the Georgington Red Devils, got themselves a point, all thanks to superhero Cristiano Ronaldo with that header in that last minute of the game, the 85th minute, just 5 minutes before the end of the game. The Red Devils got themselves a point today. Any thoughts on that? Well, it's kind of disappointing the way to actually get a draw on how the way we played, because there's a chance for us to win today. And gives a bit of us confidence maybe to try and, catch up to Addis, who are obviously currently top of the PremierLiga. And we are currently in a title race between them. And we only are now at least, 10 points? 10 points obviously behind where Addis are in the table. It's a long way to go. And to actually drop points today was disappointing today. Because Addis will probably end up winning today and extend the point. And we're far, far, far away from them. So in a way, I'm a bit disappointed. However, there's still a long way to go left of the season to go. We've only got at least now 7 games left. And hopefully by the 7 games, we have to be consistent now to win every single football match on the pitch if we've got any chance of winning our 3rd consecutive Premier League title under Mauricio Pochettino. Thanks there, Gary. And now let's get to the game highlights for all the game coverage here for Matchday 31. And how's a throw in here from Sago, throws into the box here to obviously Mesut Ozil. Had a shot and it almost went in, deflected, but for a corner for Addis. And the league leaders of the Premier League are trying to get themselves an early goal in the match. But a great header there from the defender, Laurent Koscielny there for the defender off Los Andrade. Into the box, crossing, and a head right there from Aubameyang met to the ball to Cal the Dragon. And then Cal the Dragon punts the ball away in the second half of the match. And then, however, obviously Bray Hamilton trying to clear the ball out. And he did to Paul Gascoigne. And then obviously Daley Blind won the ball back for Addis. And Suarez was 1v1, passes it, sweated it to Aubameyang and cuts through for a goal. And Addis lead by 1-0 at the Westphalia Bank Stadium. And Aubameyang's had a very good year this season. And a great goal for him. And it's now 1-0 to Addis Gunners. And the league leaders Addis cannot stop winning games because they are likely to probably win the league this season. And then obviously Los Andrade got themselves a chance to get themselves back in the game. A great shot there from Falcao, as he had a great strike on that. Had a shot and then he tried to beat the goalkeeper. He did that, but he didn't beat the goal. And then however, Addis got themselves a chance to get themselves to extend the lead to make it 2-0. As they lost control of the ball there from the defender Laurent Koscielny. Had a shot from Suarez though, 1v1 to Cal the Dragon, but saved for a corner kick here for the team itself. And Suarez obviously won the ball off of Laurent Koscielny. He was 1v1 there to the goalkeeper. And now it's a corner here for Addis. Cross into the box there from Leon Sago. Across the ball into the box. And a header away there from Los Andrade. Then Toni Kroos had a shot right into the goalkeeper's hands. And then, however, Los Andras trying to get themselves a chance in the match before the end of the game. But, however, Adas Gunners won the ball back. And then it was actually a free kick was given for Adas Gunners from a foul. Obviously, it was committed there from a bang. It was fouled by Eric Gordon. And now free kick to Adas in the game. And then, obviously, Sago passed ball nice there to Tony Kroos, who knocked it there to Daley Blind, who knocked it to Mesut Ozil. And then Ozil, the German, crossed the ball into Suarez, had a shot, rebounded from the goalkeeper, clearance away from Los Andras, however, and the whistle blew at the end of the game, as it was a great result for Adas, and a great goal for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the only goal scorer in the game, as the league leaders, Adas, won today by 1-0 against Los Andras. And then, however, Wilfred Boney had a shot, but almost went in, but obviously scuffed it wide for a goal kick. And just before half-time, mistakes were made at the back for the Sporting San Lake, as Sebastian Pradell passed the ball back to the goalkeeper, and then Bill Hilton made a huge error as he's trying to clear it out, but then it deflected off of Mo Salah's boot, went into the back of the net, and he scored for Chesco Blue Tigers to make it 1-0. And that was a terrible mistake right there from Sporting San Lake's team defensively, and then Mo Salah ran towards the goalkeeper as Pradell passed the ball back to his own keeper, trying to clear it out, ricocheted off of the chest of Mo Salah into the net, and just before half time, and it's now 1-0 to Chesco Blue Tigers in the game. And Stephen Berghaus for Sporting San Lake got a free kick, had a shot right into the hands of the goalkeeper, but Bert Leonard failed to catch the ball, and the ball fumbled out for a corner kick. And Bert Leonard right there, look at him trying to make a howler out of that. That was not really a good save there from Leno. He might have actually not stopped that ball going to the back of the net, but he dropped the ball out for a corner here. And then meanwhile, Stephen Berghaus passed the ball very short there to Wilfred Boney. And then obviously Wilfred Boney lost control of the ball, and then back to Luther Matthias, who actually counter-pressed there on the Sporting San Lake's defence. And attacking there from Luther Matthias, pressing all the way now to Marco Reus. Then Marco Reus tried to actually get something out of that, but couldn't do that right. And meanwhile, before the end of the game, Marco Reus backheeled the ball to Sadio Mane, had a shot, but it hit the side netted for a goal kick for Sporting Sun Lake. And then Chesco Blue Tigers got themselves a goal as Sadio Mane, who counter-pressed on Sporting Sun Lake's defence, passed it sweatily there to Mo Salah, and he makes it 2-0 to Chesco Blue Tigers. A great goal for him, 2 goals for the Egyptian, and that first goal was a good goal, as it was a mistake for the back from Sporting Sun Lake. This time around was a great little sweaty little pass into the back of the net, and it's now 2-0 to Chesco Blue Tigers in the 90th minute of the game. Two goals from Mo Salah here today, and that's a big victory right there for Chesco Blue Tigers as it ends here today by 2-0 against Sporting Sun Lake. And however, obviously Goldfield boys not got themselves a chance as Eden Hazard knocked the ball there to Gareth Bale. And then Bale obviously passed it nice there to Tino Werner, the German. Had a strike, beats past David Ospina and puts it in to make it 1-0 to Goldfield Boys United. And a great goal right there for the German Tino Werner. And it is a great goal for him and for the German. And Goldfield lead by 1-0 in the game. Then, however, Goldfield got themselves extend the lead as Tino Werner makes it 2-0 in the matchup. The exact same player scored the first goal as he scored the second goal, and a great goal for Tino Werner to make it 2-0. They had a very good week, of course, by getting themselves through into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League from Saturday, and another great goal there for Tino Werner. Beats past there Ospina to make it 2-0. And obviously won here at Real Madrid, obviously in the quarter-final stages of the UEFA Champions League, and they will be playing Spurs in the next round. But however, they got themselves a third goal just before half-time as Goldfield were trembling right Grasshopper's defence, and the exact same player scored again as Tino Werner had a shot saved by Ospina. The ball rolled over the line to make it 3-0 and 3 goals for the German Tino Werner. And it's a great goal for him. And that's 3 great classic goals just before half-time for the German himself, Tino Werner. And obviously Grasshoppers United, however, have been very, very, very poor in that first half. And Werner, of course, scored 3 great goals. And I've got to say, Timo Werner really out of press right there and had a shot on Ospina. The ball rolled past the line, and that's 3-0. In the second half, however, Gareth Bale kind of pressed down Grasshoppers' defence. And a great ball there to Timo Werner. And then to Eden Hazard. Had a strike, scored, beast pass there to the goalkeeper. And that's 4-0 to Goldfield Boys. Now, they had a very good week, of course, from last Saturday. Defeating Real Madrid on penalties on the weekend against, obviously, Real Madrid at home, at the home ground. And obviously, 3 days later, they've actually trampling Grasshoppers. Then, however, Bale obviously knocked the ball there to Hazard. To Timo Werner for his 4th goal of the game. Hit the defender out for a corner for, obviously, Goldfield. And that could have been a chance right there to make it all 4 goals maybe there for Timo Werner to make it 5-0 to Goldfield. But it's now out for a corner kick here for obviously Goldfield. A corner kick from obviously Gareth Bale across the ball into the box. Header. And the ball almost went into the back of the net from Sebastian Shea. And that could have been the goal there to make it 1 goal back for Goldfield, but not meant to be. And then Felipe Anderson crossed the ball all the way. And it was a great goal right there, met there to Ciro Immobile. And it was a great cross into the box. It contacted the foot of the Italian striker Immobile. And that's 1 goal back there for Grasshoppers. But the game here is now 4-1 to Goldfield. And things are looking positive for Goldfield Boys now. They are really shining green today. They're definitely not wearing green. They're wearing their away kit, the yellow strip at home today. But a hat-trick for Timo Werner and 1 single goal for Eden Hazard. Game ends here today is 4-1. And then obviously great ball there from Padres Impact as Eric Cantona knocked the ball there to Lacazette. And then Lacazette who scored in the bottom corner of the net. Beats past Ben Foster. And the team here at home are leading here at the La Soccer Stadium as is Padres 1. Hashtag United 0 from a great shot there from the bottom corner from Alexandre Lacazette. And a counter press here from Hashtag. Lost mistake to the back here from Mark Noble. And then Zinedine Zidane passed there to Eric Cantona. And Cantona swayed it right there to obviously Zidane to make it 2-0 to Padres Impact. And Ben Foster was actually poor right there again. And now it's 2-0 to Padres. And mistakes were made, of course, at the back. And Ben Foster really tried to save it. But you can't defeat the Padres attack. Their attack is so quality compared to Hashtag's. Wonder why they are 4th and 5th in the Premier League at the moment. And as we know, that Hashtag are fighting for their lives in the relegation battle. And however, Hashtag got themselves a chance to get a goal back in the game as Jeremy Lynch had a shot. And then the ball went back to Lynch again. Strikes it, beats past Lloris. And Lynch got 1 goal back for Hashtag. And that's some maybe hope maybe for the relegation strugglers to make it a comeback in the match if they can do so. Then, however, Padres Impact themselves the 3rd goal of the match from Alexandre Lacazette to score his 2nd goal in the game, and for the 2nd time this matchup beats past Ben Foster, the cycling GK, to make it 3-1 to Padres Impact just before half time, and things are looking busy with the crowd cheering for their home team in the first half of the game. The 4th goal was scored right there for Padres Impact. A hat-trick for Alexandre Lacazette here tonight here against Hashtag. A great strike, beats past Ben Foster, and the cycling GK couldn't do nothing about it. And Alexandre Lacazette scores his 3rd goal in the match here for Padres Impact here in front of their home crowd here in the city of Padres. And the match ends here today at the Soccer Stadium here today as the game ends with a hat-trick for Alexandre Lacazette and also a goal from obviously Zinedine Zidane as it ends here as Padres Impact 4, Hashtag United 1. Meanwhile, 24 minutes into the game, Inter got themselves a counter-attack chance against Iceberg Forest's defence. Anton Griezmann pressed on Iceberg Forest's defence, had a shot but saved by Martin de Bracker for a corner. And then David Beckham got himself a corner, crossed into the box. A header right there could have been, but a bicycle kick almost for a goal there for Griezmann, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Could have been a chance there in the snowy city here today in Iceberg, but it is a great opportunity, but was missed. Then Anton Griezmann, however, got himself a chance. Pass ball to Anthony, had a shot, bicycle kick there to Mbappe, and that's a great goal from the away opposition for Inter as they've got themselves a goal here at the Forest Arena here today, the chilly Forest Arena, as a great goal from a bicycle kick from the Frenchman Kylian Mbappe, and Ten Hag will definitely take that one for a potential result here. And just before injury time, a cross into the box from Gylfi Sigurdsson for Iceberg Forest, hoping for themselves maybe a 1-1 draw to take maybe away from the home ground today, but unfortunately it wasn't the case, and the whistle blew for full time as Inter got themselves then hanged on for those 3 points and got themselves a result here today by the only single goal for Kylian Mbappe as the game ends here 1-0. And there's a ball pass there backwards from Hassenfield as obviously Aaron Moy knocked it all the way there to Abu Bakr, but unfortunately obviously went back to Red Bull Tomato as Alexandra Iziak knocked the ball there to Ian Robin, and then Robin made it 1-0 to Red Bull Tomato at the CPRO Arena, and Red Bull lead here in the first 33 minutes into the first half, and a great goal for him, and now it's 1-0 to Red Bull Tomato. Great ball, great strike, 1-0. And then Julian Draxler knocked the ball there to Alexandra Iziak, and then passed it right to Ian Robin. And then Robin crossed the ball into Robin van Persie, and he puts and connects the second goal past obviously the goalkeeper Jens Lehmann, his former teammate at Arsenal, as he makes it now 2-0 to Red Bull Tomato. And that's a great goal right there. Great ball from Ian Robin to assist there to Van Persie, and now it's 2-0 to Red Bull Tomato. Two goals from the two Dutchmen here today as Ian Robin scored the first goal and Van Persie scored the second, and the game ends here today by 2-0 Red Bull Tomato. Just before half time here at Wellard Road, Paulsburg United got themselves the goal as Pele passed ball there to Under to make it 1-0 to Paulsburg, and the Lily Whites lead here by 1-0, and the Turkish midfielder Under makes it 1-0 to Paulsburg. A great ball right there to Ben Jones, right there to Pavon, right there to Pele, then Pele right there to obviously Pavon to Under, and it's a goal there to make it 1-0 to Paulsburg United. A great cross there from Pavon, knocked it right there from Pele, then Pele right there obviously to Under, and now it is 1-0 to Paulsburg United before half time. And then obviously South Coast Rangers got themselves back in the game to go level as Lucas Perez got the ball there to Trezeguet. Then Trezeguet strikes it past the goalkeeper Schmeichel to make it 1-1 in the matchup. And it's a great goal there from David Trezeguet, the French midfielder. And it's a great goal for him in the game before the end of the match. Only 20 minutes to be left into the game to go left for the campaign. And it's a great goal right there for South Coast Rangers. And it is 1 apiece so far at Wellard Road. And then just before injury time, however, South Coast Rangers got themselves a last-minute goal as Lucas Perez knocked the ball there to Thomas Oxhill, assisted there to Trezeguet to score his second goal in the matchup. As the ball had a shot, rebounded back from Schmeichel's save, back to Trezeguet, and South Coast got themselves a last-minute goal at Wellard Road as they were trailing by 1-0, and then Trezeguet saved South Coast from losing today as the game ends here today as Paulsburg United 1, South Coast Rangers 2. The strugglers of the PremierLiga Cobham Town as they host Waynard as they're trying to hope for a qualification for maybe Europa League or Conference League or maybe potentially the Champions League as Aguero knocked the ball there to Robert Lewandowski, pings through past Mark Green, and Waynard lead by 1-0, and the 9th minute of the matchup from number 9 himself, definitely number 9, Robert Lewandowski, A great ball right there from Iniesta. Knocked it really nice there to Aguero. Aguero there to Lewandowski. Little left foot pass went in, 1-0. And then Lewandowski knocked there to Patrick Vieira. To Lewandowski. And then Aguero made it almost a chance for a goal to make it 2. But that went wide. And that could have been 2-0 right there to where that could have been. But it was gone wide to the side netting. And Cobham Town got themselves a goal kick away from danger. And there was a header back from Wales' ball. Obviously Iniesta passed there to Mkhitaryan. And then Mkhitaryan there to Modric. And it was obviously Wales counter-pressing Cobham Town's weak defence, a vulnerable defence this season. And Lewandowski makes it 2 goals for Cobham. In the 29th minute of the matchup, Wales lead by 2-0 at the Kraft Stadium here in Cobham. And then Wales obviously extended their lead by 3-0 as Robert Lewandowski knocked the ball there to Golstinho. And Golstinho crossed the ball into Aguero, beats past the goalkeeper Mark Green. And it's now 3-0 to Waynard in the match. A great goal for the Argentinian to make it 3-0 Waynard. And he beats past the Cobham goalkeeper. And it's now 3-0 to Waynard. And 3 goals here for Waynard here today. They say thrashed the league strugglers Cobham Town this season. They can't even get 2-digit points as it ends here 3-0. The official results for Matchday 31 on Tuesday night. Los Andreas 0, Addis Gunners 1, Sporting San Lake 0, Chesco Blue Tigers 2, Georgington City 1, the Georgington Red Devils 1, Goldfield Boys United 4, Grasshoppers United 1, Padres Impact 4, Hashtag United 1, Iceberg Forest 0, Inter Taloga 1, Los Andreas 0, Parentos 1, Hassenfield Terriers 0, Red Bull Tomato 2, Paulsburg United 1, South Cove Rangers 2, Cobham Town 0, Waynard. The official league table as it all stands for the end of Matchday 31 as its league leaders Addis are top with 80 points and Georgington Red Devils are 10 points behind Addis with 70 points. In third place is Parentos with 62 points. In fourth place to wrap up the top 4 is Georgington City with 59 points. In 5th place was Padres Impact with 59. In 6th place was Goldfield Boys United with 57. And also in 7th position was Inter Taloga with 57. In 8th place was Waynard with 55. In 9th place was Chesco Blue Tigers with 52. And to wrap up the top half of the table is Red Bull Tomato with 52. In the bottom half of the table is South Coast Rangers with 41 points. In 12th place was Sporting San Lake with 36. In 13th place was Los Andreas with 30. In 14th place was Grasshoppers United with 28. In 15th place was Hassenfield Terriers with 28. In 16th place was Paulsburg United with 25. In 17th place was Los Andreas Pompey with 22 points. In the relegation playoffs we have is Hashtag United with 21. In 19th place was Iceberg Forest with 21. And last place was Cobham Town with only just 8 points so far this season. Not long left until the end of the season. The official games for this Saturday for Matchday 32 as we have Parentos vs Addis, Padres Impact vs Georgington City. The game highlights we have is Los Andreas Pompey vs Chesco Blue Tigers, Hassenfield Terriers vs Georgington Red Devils, Paulsburg United vs Grasshoppers United, Los Andreas vs Hashtag United, Cobham Town vs Iceberg Forest, Goldfield Boys United vs Inter Taloga, and South Coast Rangers vs Red Bull Tomato, and Sporting San Lake vs Waynard. And that's what we have time for here today for the end of Matchday 31 of the PremierLiga. And we'll see you, of course, this Saturday for Matchday 32 on the weekend before Halloween. Have a good night from Gary Walker.